The next performer coming on stage is no stranger. She is one of the queens of comedy in the Caribbean. Sit back, relax, ladies and gentlemen, and put your hand together, gracing the stage, Rachel Price. Bring she on. Woo!
Well, I know the haters in the house. Look, me look wonderful. You like it? Somebody say no. Send your man. Thank you. For anybody that want to know exactly how to do it, check me in the back. But don't come just to mind my business. Because I know the rumor mill wonderful. You understand? It's great. People just come up with all kind of things, especially Caribbean people. But what we don't understand as a race is that the more time you spend on other people's business, the less time you spend on yours. Say yeah. And I know that the haters in the house, there are plenty of people that say, I can't stand she. And when you ask them why, I don't know. And I could tell you why they ain't gonna like me. Some of them. Let me talk in percentage. 10% of my see was with the man. That is before I found and accepted the good Lord. The other 90%, 40 out of that is because they can't handle the truth. When I say any woman that leave the children home alone to go and either take man or party is a bitch, you're bound to hear like me. Any woman that only studying, or the father don't get them nothing, and the children ain't have no father, and running down the father and ain't studying, that they ain't have a mother either. They bound to hear like me. Anybody that's a Trini, and when I say manning is a ass, they bound to hear like me. So I know it covered. But once like me, I good. You see, life is a journey. I now start mine. Weight loss is just a little drop in the bucket, and me I lose the weight because I had to look prettier or to get sexy or wear nice clothes. Hello? I could have taken any man in here at 300 pounds. And send them back better than I get them. Thank you. But don't worry, it have certain parts of me I intend to keep fat. However, you have to, as a black woman, hypertension, heart disease, and diabetes, that's kill we more than AIDS. And I had the AIDS thing down pat. I tell myself after all them toto I take I get AIDS, I is not to get none now. To the hypocrites in the house, they bound to air like me because it have plenty women that just act like they can't mash ants, and when you check them in the night, they crack in batchak. I know. I take all, but I take some. Yes, I have to be real. I take it. No man ain't meeting me no virgin and a 16-year-old child. Where she come from? It have women in Trinidad hustling to Miami to put back their hymen and spending 3,000 US. 3,000 US, one prick and it gone. In my old age, you could see me going and spend 3,000 US for something a prick could take. I's ass. I go put a balloon if you so want a pop. And as you're reaching, I go bust it. You break something. If you want, while you're coming, I could pelt a glass. If you so need to hear a crack. But you have to love yourself. I'm tired. But I tell myself, the race is not for the swiftest, but who does endure to the end? Because I need to tell my sisters, nobody is worth your soul. Nobody. Not your man, not your parents, not your children. At the end of the day, all you have to account for is you. You. When I tell somebody the other day, I say, girl, were you tussling and telling me about children? Well, the children, I said, girl, the children killing you. Well, they eat, I have to go home and cook. No, it have bread. My child will be 16 and watch me, she know how to use her phone. She robbed me enough. Hello, if you give that girl $100 to buy papers, 3 papers is $1. If you don't ask that bitch for your $97, you ask that. As you walking behind her, where my change? Oh God, mommy. And she's giving me the prestige thing, mommy, you'll get your money. And I'll be like, I want it now. Oh God, mommy, you don't act like a crackhead, so. For my money. You have to rest and start to give up the little things. If your man hungry, he know how to use a phone. You know how much people deliver thing? And I sure if you're with your man more than 20 years, you get home already. If you know how to call the nanny, you know how to call for food. Say yeah. Rest. Some of you women need to just take a 5, take a breather, lie down, love yourself. That last little pittance, go and give yourself a pedicure. By the French people, not the Koreans. Love up yourself. Recognize that within loving yourself, you ain't need that extra slice of chocolate cake. Recognize that within loving yourself, instead of hustling to take the elevator, take the steps. It does fall off. Instead of telling yourself, oh God, I could do it a Moby, drink pure water. It didn't even have to be bottled water, because that is shit. I want to know all this spring water. It have no spring nowhere in Brooklyn. When last you see a spring in Prospect Park? One set of spring water all about the place, and they're telling me it come from Finland. It's all right. Just get some normal water, boil it, and put it to cold. No, I don't get us. Who talking while I talking? To the people that want to criticize and talk about Trinidad is a paradise, it is. To the people that asking me, oh God, Pricey, we glad to see you, you make it out. As if I'm coming from a refugee camp. Yes, it's bad. The crime ridiculous. But I refuse to bad talk my country anywhere else. I refuse. Don't ask me how it going. It have an internet. Get on it. The other day, it had a friend of mine who owned a bar. It had a bad shooting. And I hear a bunch of media people talking about, oh, well, you know, we're in the siege. We have to stay home. To us was with that. I born in Trinidad and nobody is to make me scared where I live in. You bad I was. If I dead, my child rich. I spend enough money in insurance. But I ain't going down just so. You crazy? You can't want what I have more than me. I work for it. However I walk, on my feet or on my back is mine. But you know, the thing about it is, at the end of the day, It's a question of respect. These little boys, and I'm talking about my people, because at the end of the day, it's my people doing it, you know. We black people, we African playing the ass. We. Because if I walk in down Charlotte Street 2 o'clock in the morning, and I see 4 Indian, me afraid. If I walk in down Charlotte Street 2 o'clock in the morning and I see 4 Chinese, me afraid. They're going to have to line up all the toto back to back for one rape. If I walk in down Charlotte Street 2 o'clock in the morning and I see a 4th Syrian, they're waiting on something. They must be bringing in cloth. Curtain, Christmas coming. But if I walk in down Charlotte Street 2 o'clock in the morning and I see 1 African, I'm ready to shake bricks. I have to pretend I'm peeing on myself to come off the road, dribble, for him to feel I'm mad and leave me alone. And that cannot be right. The other day I was walking on the road and a little boy gave me talk. Now, the average woman, and I know some of all, you're a little scared. Sometimes me too. Sometimes. But I had to stop and ask him, I say, who you calling babes? I get babes when I was 16. I get babes now. And family and pulling. No. And then want to disrespect me. As I point him out, I say, little boy, you come from me. You smell like my mother? No, but I could be. It's a question of lack of respect. Just respect. I don't want nobody love. I want you to respect me. And for those of you that not demanding it, you have to get it. Because black man, you come from me. Don't tell me no stupidness, but you have to hit me to get me in line. Any man that could hit a woman is a coward. And only woman have to stop taking shit. Me don't care. All you want to take a little lash and then keep it quiet. I tell you the whole world, you lash me. You hit me, I'm running down the road half naked. My breast done flying already. Because I lose weight and they like 2 wet socks. I tell you, if I move this bra, hello. I had nice breasts, remember them? They used to be up, hello. I tell you, and I'm a friends and I was saying, well, price for the implants, no partner. I have a problem with plastic in my body. That's why you know I really don't use the condom. That's why I know I ain't getting AIDS. Me ain't going through that. No. I tell myself, and everybody putting these implants, everybody, you know. So if everybody breasts looking the same, my wet socks gonna be fashionable just now. Because you know mine gonna be different. They go say everybody on up in the air look price on looking like 2 spendulum. Let me swing there. At the end of the day, my friends, I know you all up here looking for a better life, and power to you. I love Barack. When I look at Obama, and I don't like Obama because he's a black man. Well, I lie. I like Obama because he's a black man, but he's a black positive man. Give me that. Give me that. But at the end of the day, people just want to talk a such a stupidness about race. Yes, it boiled down to race. And I hope all of us that are legal go in and vote. Thank you. Because they're talking about how he could do worse. You can't do much worse than effing Bush. How much worse you could be than Bush? And I could say what I want. Because immigration will have to look for me Brooklyn big. How much worse? I don't know about all you, but Bush is a special child. You could see it. I'm serious. He used to look like if George Bush and Barbara Bush family was cousins. For those of you that don't find that funny, I do. He's special. He do much worse. And as for McCain, well, he was going good. But I tell myself at his age, I know white men. They can't last 4 minutes, far less 4 years. And that's the young ones. But this jackass they put called Sarah Palin, God bless that. Because she can't be right in her head. No, she's really out there. That girl is with the sun and the stars, man. And I'm using my Yankee accent, she's out there. She's out there. Sisters, I'm telling you, she's out there. Yeah, in the interview, I've got to find out who that is. Talking about you need to abstain because sex is, bad, and the children. You want to tell people sex bad. Stay away from all toto. You can't run your own household. You want to tell the country? It will work for you. It go work for we. Stay away from prick. She clearly don't know about black man toto. Stay away. That's my kryptonite. As I see it a week. But you see, they keep teaching us that sex bad. Because when you want to eliminate a race, the best thing to do is eliminate the way they reproduce. You're mad. Black man, you prick wonderful. It's not your prick we afraid, it's your hand, your foot and your head. And because you know you prick good, you want to give everybody, it's not communion. Give me, I'm done. That is the problem. Black man know it good. Let me tell all you women a little secret. Anytime you want to keep a man, pretend you don't like him. That bitch will follow you around for years. Treat him like a dog. Serious man love bad treatment. They don't move. I cuss my man every day. What the hell wrong with you? Serious, and when he asking for sex, I do it with bad mind. Okay. You finish? Sweet. You done? I ain't letting him feel I like it at all. Hurry up. Ever so often, his mama got him like his birthday, or the night before my birthday, or Christmas. The man say, let you see it again, you warm. It's not how it does look, it's how it does feel. I don't talk cash in the platinum card. Thanksgiving sale coming up. I want us to stop for a second and recognize that this thing called race bigger than all of us. Yes, they have crazy Sarah Palin, but at the end of the day, she represents a sector of this country. They exist. They are real. And it is amazing. I was in Miami last week, and a little white girl came to me, Obama. And I tell him, I said, but she mad. Yeah, Obama. Bless. And in the back of my mind, I said, she don't know I going on the Manning. Because if you're talking about these little jackass boys that want to thief, rob, kill, murder, and kidnap because of lack of respect, we have to head for we government. Oh God. At the end of the day, we could not put bars on them back. No way. No way. No oil money flowing and bars in. Oh God. I tell them the other day, I don't want bars back in office. Yes, but we need to put a beeper by the treasury. So if even he passing 2 blocks up or 2 blocks down, it go. Yeah, stand a bars light. Me don't trust them. But Manning at the end playing the ass. One set of tall building all of a sudden on the port. What going in it? They build one big Hyatt. I tell myself they only put in bed for the Spanish to walk. One set of nonsense. New building, new this, new that. And our legacy, our heritage, all them great buildings around the savannah, rotten. So what you're showing me is you don't care about the old. So it's a great lack of respect coming right down. I don't know nothing about putting my old people, my grandparents, in nursing home. Me don't know that. My grandmother and my great-grandmother dead in the bed that they grew up in, the house they buy with their family. I thank God every day that my child meet her grandmother and her great-grandmother and her great-great. Because the oldest teach the young. You ain't know where you're going if you ain't have a clue as to where you come from. What's wrong with we as a people? Everybody talking about the next and the next. What happened to the past? I'm not going brave and cocksure, you know. Sometimes you just have to have a little sense. I know about race to a point. For research purposes, I've done a few things. I've observed a few things. If a man running here now with a bomb, the white men who think white people feel, you know, they have a closer connection to God, will get up and try to talk to the man. They go say, my brother, you don't need the bomb. We're here for you. That's unnecessary. You really don't need the bomb. Every black man worth his salt that able, we go meet on Schenectady. When your toes off and you realize, hey, my partner not behind me, boy. Wonder what is he seeing with EJ? I know you coming there. The Syrians, if we have any in the house, go with the checkbook to buy the bomb. The Chinese go realize, hey, everything made in China, like we bomb. And the Indians will realize the bar is now unattended. Now you take a drink before we dead. You just have to know and understand your people. Accept them and tolerate them for who and what they are and move on. In Trinidad, when they want to talk race, I get real vexed because my grandmother was a Maraj. Hence my uncles. And my lack of ass. No matter what I do with nothing, it don't work. Nothing. I try it. It is hurt and it don't work. For research purposes only. You just have to know your people and love them. I keep talking to Trinidadians, this stupid thing called race. You feel I have time to wonder if there's an Indian? No, there's a sweet little man that might have money. Give everybody their jacket and their space and time. And black men always know about the other races, boy. Is that because when I had my daughter, first man, I was for a Chinese. Yeah, my daughter father's a Chinese. I start off small. And I did love he all. And you know how much of them used to come? Girl, because them days are sweet. Girl, it's a Chinese girl. Praise you, mother. A Chinese. And I used to say, he have a good heart. And he love me all. Chinese. Black man always know about the other races. When they see the man out with now, good praise you. Well, I ain't getting all of that heads up. Speculate. Praise your mother. Yeah, leave me there. I had a black man partner who killed he dead. No. So he pick up with a girl that is stammer. Now, I know the girl real good. I ain't gonna call her, well, forget the camera. I want to call her name because DVD does reach home. But talk about stammering, when I see her in the mall, I just duck. Because she does take a while. You see how I go about price wise the scene and keep going? price and long. And I can't take it. So I can imagine when I see we partner cocksure, I go call him cocksure, with this girl. Because I tell myself he can't talk and she just take long to talk, so they may having no conversation at all. So they gone in the savannah, of all places, to take a bull. Now I stopped bulling in the savannah years now. For research purposes. Wanted to know what the moon would have feel like. And I realized it does have strange things going on in there. Savannah and hollows, paddock, not for me. So the man, you know, we calling him cocksure because Kelly Daddy, no. He's sweet. He on top and he going and she's stammering. Like the story I get. And he bawling, look at you, you bitch, that's what you want to say. Yeah. And he bawling, yes, as a black man you're getting, girl. Bounce on it, bounce on. And he going, if you see him. Next minute all he hear was, good night. I will have your belongings, please. And they get robbed. When the bandit leave, she turned in and tell him, he said, girl, we use a real set of parties. You could have tell me that somebody there hear him. Yeah, that is what I was trying to tell you. Bandit behind you. Good night, Brooklyn.